Hey guys, we're here at Rooster hanging with River Tiber. Can you just start by saying your name, the band that you're in, and what you do inside the band?
Should I hold the mic or no? It's all good. So, I'm Tommy, and I play in River Tiber, which is kind of like a project that I started as a solo thing, but now it's grown, and there's 3 other guys that I work with, and we're based here in Toronto. And
so how long have you been playing music and I guess writing songs and things like that?
A while, since I was a little kid, actually. I started out with cello when I was like 7 years old and did some piano stuff, and yeah, I've been writing songs ever since I can remember, to be honest.
So can you like express to me the feeling that you get when you play music or you're performing or anything like that?
I mean, it's the best feeling. I don't know.
Okay, so how did so I know you started the band, correct? And it's kind of grown. Did you just like have a friend that could sing or that could play like an instrument or something, or how did you get the other parts of the band?
Well, I recorded the record myself and did the like multi-tracked all the instruments and stuff, and then I grew up with a whole bunch of talented people, and I just kind of asked my friends who, you know, I'd played in other bands with and played jazz with in high school, and yeah, they were really awesome, and we just started vibing out and played our first shows a while ago, and it's kind of starting to pick up steam now.
So what is something that you have not done that you would like to do?
Like musically?
Yeah, musically.
I mean, there's tons of collaborations that I hope to do over time, for sure, like all over the place. That's one thing that I really want to do, because I started out kind of like a very, you know, very solo thing, and I guess the goal now is to just collaborate and, you know, bring people together. And
okay, so you're from Toronto, correct? How is it, I guess, being based here and having just so many resources for music? How does that feel just to be a part of just such a creative city?
Toronto's pretty sweet, yeah. It's pretty great. Like, I've lived in a couple different cities, and Toronto has like an incredible music scene, especially. So it's really good because everyone inspires each other and influences each other, and yeah, there's always people to collaborate with and work with, and it's pretty incredible.
So I've been here like for only about 2 days or whatever, but like I've noticed how, I guess, supportive you guys like are men of each other and things like that. So so it's not really hard to find someone that would work with you, like, or collaborate with you or something like that. So I don't know where I'm going with this. Virginia here. So what is something that someone from Toronto could say in their music that someone from, let's say, the United States couldn't say?
I don't know. I mean, I'm from Toronto, so I just say what I know, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you're performing, is it really hard to find like a lot of places to perform here?
Yeah, there's a lot of really good venues in Toronto, for sure, and there's tons of venues that are open to all kinds of different bookings, so I find it great.
So what do you want your music to say?
I think it says what it says. I kind of leave it to the music to say what it says. Yeah, I don't know.
So you guys, I think, have a really like unique sound, because when I got your like extended play and things like that. What would you say the genre is if you had to, I guess, put it inside of a genre?
I mean, it's not in one genre. I think it, you know, it dabbles in a whole bunch of different genres. I'm very electronic influenced, alternative, even like R&B and, you know, a lot of different things. I'm very influenced by like hip hop and a whole bunch of different stuff. I mean, I don't, like most musicians wouldn't, when confronted with that question, would say like, oh, it's not in one genre or whatever. But yeah, I guess, I mean, when I have to, I usually say like alternative, electronic, whatever, something like that. I'm trying to do something new though, so the goal is kind of to break those boundaries in a way.
So with you trying to do something new, how do you find like the people that are like interested in that type of music? Do you think that you just like put it out there and then people come to it?
What do you mean, kind of?
Like, because you are doing something like kind of new, do you think that people like are more likely to flock to your music, or do you think that some people would look at it negatively?
I don't know. I've never really thought about that. I just kind of put it out there and see what happens.
Okay. So in 5 years, where would you like to see River Tiber?
Hopefully, like in Hawaii or something on a beach. I mean, like, I hope that it keeps on growing for sure, and I mean, I just want to keep doing it. I'm not too worried about chasing things really hard, if you know what I mean. Yeah.
Can you give some advice to like young people that want to do what you're doing?
I mean, I guess I am a young person who's doing what I'm doing, so I feel like I'm not that ahead of a lot of my peers, but I mean, you just have to let go of all the negativity and just do it and be real.
So when you write a song, how does the process start?
It's very spontaneous. I'm usually trying to do something else, trying to work on something else, and then I just sit down and it just kind of happens a lot of the time.
Do you have something else that you do on the side?
Yeah, I do a bunch of other things, but I'm also into the production side of things, and I'm looking to get a little bit into that as well. So, but ideally the band is all that I'm going to be doing for sure. Yeah.
So is it hard to focus like just on your music when you're doing other things?
Not really. There's a time for the music and there's a time for everything else for sure. So like when I'm doing the music, I focus on it 100%.
So what keeps you, I guess, what keeps you hungry? What keeps you to keep doing what you're doing?
I just love it. I mean, there's no better feeling than being on stage, to be honest.
So, is there something that you want your fans like to know?
I don't know. I don't know how many people are out there listening. Like, this is such a new thing, to be honest. So, just thanks for listening, and there's a lot more on the way for sure. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Okay. All right, bye.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And I hope I haven't left words unsaid, 'cause you make me whole.